No, this lady Shar, welcome to my channel. It is Monday evening, and I need to plan some stuff. I need to catch up. So I was having a big debate with myself about what to do about health and what to do about this, which is an A5 Stalogy that I had tried to do health and social media and budget in August. It didn't turn out as well as I'd hoped. So I spent some time this evening before dinner, kind of brainstorming out what I wanted to do. Let me see if I can get this a little bit in, even though my handwriting sucks. So I'm not sure if you could be able to read it anyway. Oh, that might be. Oh. There. So I started with the question, what am I doing with the A5 Stalogy? And then health, and then I ended up coming to the conclusion that I need to be better about taking notes about doctor's appointments, and need to be really good about tracking stuff, and I need to do better about just all the doctor stuff, all the medical stuff. We have a lot of medical complications in our life, mental issues in the family. So I need to make sure that I can, and now, especially nowadays where if you're in the US, things are happening, not good things, that taking good notes, knowing what the doctor said and didn't say, what happened, what the treatment was, what meds, all that sort of thing, is going to become more crucial and more important. It can't all be in my head. So I'm thinking about taking my, probably I should add kids stuff to that, but I am thinking of taking this, which is my personal rings. It's kind of stuffful right now. That's some other stuff. Some of this is medical stuff. And turn this into my health binder. I already have a little bit of medical stuff in here, so it wouldn't be too much to. I have doctor's cards still in here to make this my health planner. And I was thinking that I would need 5, since there are 5 of us. We'll do 6 with the dog. 6 sections, 1 for each of us. And then inside each section, I would take notes, and I would have a running page for every doctor we see. So writers and I would have a lot of pages. And then I could either archive the month, and then I would also need to have trackers. Archive the month at the end of the year. Now, so I'd have the calendar section where I can mark down when symptoms happen, when appointments are, all that sort of thing. Then I would have the individual sections with doctors and lists of appointments, what they said, that sort of thing. Medicine stuff. So I thought about that. Though, I'm sure there's probably a way to do it in here. I don't know. I don't know if this is really more portable than this. I don't know. Like, this is the ability, it's in sections already. I can make it sections. Let me undo the zoom. I can make it sections pretty easy because it's already in sections. I have places to put all the doctor cards. I could oh my gosh, move stuff in and out as I need it, add stuff easily. Like, I don't know how big sections should be if I just winged it, right? And this. So I think that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to make a ring medical binder, essentially. I'm going to do it in the personal because I don't know if I would reach for an A5, the A5. It's really big. Maybe it'll go up to that, but I think I'm going to start it in the personal. What that means for work, I'm not sure. It might go up to an A5 if I if I get a new job or something and need the rings. But anyway, as for this, which is kind of our immediate problem right now, right? That's going to take some work. I got to find some good doctor's inserts and print them out and all that. Alright, so what about this? Which is what this ended up being. Thought about an art and creative journal, and I decided it's just going to be like ad hoc. It can be, this is just, make this into a place where I can just write down whatever that doesn't fit anywhere else. Like, I can expound upon things, or, in depth about music or songs I like. I can do social media in here. What would be a good video? What's happening in the world? I can talk about it in here. Put memes in here. Because I'm finding I'm missing putting all the memes for the month. Now, some of this I could probably put in the V5, but I want to be able to do it ad hoc, like on the spot. I grab it and write something down in it, which could be could be done in here, and it kind of is. But this is kind of more my brainstorming, and like I write some stuff in here, like phone numbers or whatever. Oh, I made what did I do today? Weekly to-dos, which I need to move to the week that it is currently is. Though this is more than one, but that's fine. I made myself little things to plan and that require lists, like a Halloween party. This is the pinball biggest women's pinball tournament in the U.S. every year is called the Rodeo, Bells Charms Rodeo in San Antonio, and we are bringing a pin to it this year. So, and I've been talking to she's really cool. Her name's Christina. About it today, because registration's coming up. And we also need to book the hotel. But Ryan booked the hotel for our trip to Chicago. That's one thing done. We're driving to Chicago. Oh, the Shine sticker got delivered into the mailbox, but I'm not going to be able to pick it up till tomorrow morning. So what we're going to try to do tonight is set this thing up and so I can start using it. And I started using this for like I'm starting to do some financial stuff and like write what I spent. Right when what bills I have to pay, that sort of thing. So I've discovered something to use for that. I also looked and checked their 2026 date designers are not on sale yet at Target. So, unfortunately. Alright, so yeah. Also knitting. Another thing I can put in here. So I think we're gonna just kind of get into it. Right. So I wanted to use these. At least some of these in here. These are the dashboards. The A5 part of the dashboard from the Cocoa Daisy. So I used one last time. It looked like this, and I love it. With a washi dashboard. So I think that is how this is going to go. Here. And then this will go here. I decided not to drop these because I figured I'll probably need them for next year, and like I didn't feel like putting them on, taking them off again. That said, I don't know what I'm trying to say. See if this works. Because if not, it just might become my, my kind of, I have the moleskin, and I like the moleskin. I'm probably going to try to do that in a Stalogy. So I guess this might be a trial run for that, though not as, like, every day. And without a dashboard. Oh boy, that did not cut right. This is why I got a new one that I can't use yet because Ryan's using it. Wait, that was rough. Right, there we go. I like using these in here. They don't tend to need too much in the way of cutting. But then they also tend to fit very well. Now, the dashboard part for this comes with personal as well. So that brings the question of whether or not I will decorate the personal if I turn it into a health one. Probably. Probably. Alright, so I will probably in my own time make a dashboard here. But in the meantime, and this will be deco of some sort, but I want to go ahead and pull this out. We are going to be using the deck. I know it's counterintuitive to use the deck ones in the Moleskine and use Cocoa Daisies here and use the deck, but that's what I like the way it fits better that way, and it is what it is. Now I have thought about changing that. Of using the deck instead of the Hubman and Shub Girl. It's a thought. It might happen. I don't know. It won't happen this month. It'll be next month if I switch it around. And if I switch it around, you'll find out. Alright, let's find this is it's a journaling kit. Where's the monthly? Here's the monthly. Do the monthly first. No. Okay. This is the monthly stuff. So for the monthly, I don't freehand it like I do the like I do the verticals. I kind of use the kit to line myself up for the verticals. But what we're going to do is use this. I'm not these stencils. I am not sure where I got them. I probably got them on Amazon. I've had them so long that I don't know. So I'm going to go look at September in here. So we start all the way over here then, because we're going to make this a Monday start. All my stuff is Monday start. And we go to 30. Alright. So now, this is where I wing it. I don't. What colors are we? Let's use this. Now I went and looked. These are 0.7s. I still love them though, because they're gorgeous and and they're cheap too. You definitely get your money's worth. Then we're going to go all the way down. 1, 2, 3, 4, and into 5. Is that what we're doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Into 5. I mean, if you slip, it's pretty easy to redo. So we're right here. We are not all the way over though. We are at least 2. How many? Oh, I don't know why I don't remember. 3. Nope, 2. I need to hide this. Alright, so 2 over, and that's all I need to do for there. Where am I missing things? There we go. I did not have one here. Then there we go. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And then I don't do the notes. I leave that blank. So right here. Alright, almost done. Alright, there we go. All done. And sorry about that not being quite on camera. Oh, there we go. That's better. Alright, so those are my 2. And keeping them over there, and that works quite well. That's trash. That's trash. That's trash. I can't find my trash bag. It moved. Alright. So let's take this and make a month. So this is the one we need. So we have smaller ones up here and then bigger ones. So given how this is set up, I'm going to put the big ones up here at the very top. And I am actually going to put these right here to be my kind of like where I put the names on. And this, of course, is going to go all the way over here and go down the side. Like so. And there we go. Now, let's put a pause on that and go into this. Alright. So first off, let's lay down. This is why I put this here, Monday. These are foil days of the week. Hope everybody had a good day. Mine was pretty Monday. Dude, I was having a hard time. I didn't think I slept bad, but I've been so tired during the day. It was a struggle today. I don't know if it's new meds, if it's the fact that we had, the COVID and flu still bugging me. It's definitely bugging Ryder still. Definitely bugging. So, I don't know. I'm just going to try to no, I'll save the other ones till I've done with everything else. So, let's put down some dates. It could just be, it's so hard to tell when you are chronically ill. If you are like me and you have an autoimmune, and like the first symptom, if you go look it up, is almost always fatigue. Like it makes, and aches and things like that. It makes it very, very hard to tell if I am sick, as I like to call it, or if it's just, the autoimmune. Like, I can't, look, because half the time the reason is going to be autoimmune. It usually is if something weird happens, or if I know it's in our house, right? If ever somebody else in the family has, the flu, then I know I'm probably going to get it, and that's the reason I feel bad. If nobody else has anything, and I'm just feeling kind of crappy one day, and then nothing comes of it, it's because it's just autoimmune. So it takes, if I pop a fever, then we know I'm sick. If I start throwing up, that's another good sign. Because things like diarrhea, that's not a sign of anything for me. So it is kind of weird like that. I'm going to put this 31 in here, along with the extra little dots, stars, whatever these things are. Because I don't like to waste things. Yeah. Even if it becomes some sort of weird number layout, deco layout, they'll still find a use for them. Alright. So we have this spreadsheet, this month, and let's put some things on it, like this month. I'm going to put it down here. I don't know what to put here. It's a birthday on the 12th. It's my oldest boy's birthday. Now, so this could very, very easily become, I think, a regular, I track stuff on it. Stuff like that. But for now, I'm not sure what I'm going to use it for. I like it. It's pretty. Maybe I shouldn't put it this month. And that means I want to put something there, and I don't know if I want to put anything there. So we'll just put it up here. Now I can go like this. Hee hee. I could put that we went up to 98 today. We were 97, 96. I could figure out other things to put here, I'm sure. I do need to put, let's see, what did I use for August? Did I put anything on August? I did not put anything on August. So let's put the pink, because that goes the best with this color. Right, purple maybe. Wow. Why is it always the last one? Like, it's always the last one you grab. Almost the last one I grab. Alright. I'm going to put all the other loose ones back here and here. I don't need those. Don't want to lose them. I'm going to put August. And put August 25 on here. And put it right up here. And then here, we're going to use one of these. What goes best with this one does. Let's use this one. This top one. Yeah. That one. We're just taking that off. And then we will write. No, not August. September. I'm not sure how well these work on here, but they don't work very well on the back. I guess that's not too bad. So we want it to be like right here. Yep, no, move her a little bit more. There we go. Alright. So, got a week month. Now let's go ahead and set up a week. This current week. Well, I should do all... I'm going to go and do last week. And then just move on to this week. Okay, so let's take out, these are the washi. So I'm gonna put I still haven't come to terms, quite accepted the fact that she's given up doing full washi rolls. I think I understand it, given what is going on in our country. I kind of hope it goes back to rolls if everything's, change. I don't know if they will. I'm going to put one of these down here. Like, what if you wanted to use these? I mean, to be fair, this is the A5 size. It is specifically the A5 size. So, there's that. Alright. Come on. There we go. Alright. So this is last week. I'm gonna not spend too much time on it. I'm just gonna do basically what I do in the B5 when I do these. I'm gonna put Sept. I'm not gonna leave as much of a note here on this side. It's gonna be, well, no, let's just not worry about it. Let's just make it's good practice for me for next year if I want to do these. See, I don't like the fact that it's different. I don't like that. So we're gonna redo these. I'm gonna put this one all the way over. And I'm gonna put this one right here. So we're gonna have a notes version on the side. Because I don't like the fact that these are all lined up and these aren't. That may be weird just because of me. That's me. I don't know. Now, do I want to start a washi graveyard in this book, or do I want to put it all? I think I do. Because otherwise, like, I'm not going to be using this in the big one, so why not build one down here? Okay. Now, I don't think I used this before. Let's see what else we got in the way of just use the red. Alright. Alright. Keeps skipping on me. Don't quite know why. Why is it skipping like that? I'm not quite sure why it's skipping like that. Is it the ruler's fault or is it the pen's fault? Or just my fault? Well, there it was better. Alright. Next ish thing to do is, since I don't know what I'm really using this for, I think what we're going to do is, there's that. Take these, and I'm just gonna do a little decorating. I'm gonna save that one because those are the two that go together. Because I'm not gonna use that. I'm just gonna do this, and then I should have enough to do this on both and all the weeks. Alright, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now I'll put a weekend. I'm gonna put it right here. And there we go. What to do about this side? I think I'm just going to put one of these here, like so. And then I'm just gonna leave it. I'm gonna maybe put one of these girls here. I don't know what it'll be. It'll be what it'll be. Alright, I'm gonna put the next week here because I'm not gonna backdate. I might back plan the week, but I'm not gonna back plan like journal entries or something, whatever, you know what I mean? I'm gonna finish off this thing of washi though, so I can throw this page away. So this will be this current week. We'll start with today, and I might put do a little note, kind of journal entry kind of thing. This is just gonna be my everything, my catch-all, whatever you want to call it. So now I'm done with that. I just don't know what else to use it for. Like, I kind of really like doing this, like this. Like making it just making my own. And maybe this will become what I use instead of the most, like, that's what it'll be eventually. It'll become what the moleskin is. Am I quite ready to give up the moleskin? Not yet. I'm not really ready yet. But kind of want to get the ball moving on this. I don't want to just wait. It might morph into what I use the moleskin for. I want to try to use all of the Moleskine, but the binding issues are kind of worrying me, and it is starting to get a little hard to work in. There's that. What color goes good with this? Let's see. Is anything jumping out at me? This one kind of does. Let's look at the other. Let's look at the Sarasas. Let's look at these. Let's see if I can. Oh, in the highlighter. There's a gray. The gray works. Yep. I really should separate these. I don't know about... There's two grays. The highlighters being with the pens is kind of annoying me. I don't know about you, but it's annoying me. So I might need to move the highlighters into one of these. I kind of really like these little pen cases. They don't really take up all that much room, and yeah. Alright. Let's try this one first. I don't know. These too gray? I don't know. These might be too gray. It looks fine. Okay, it must... No, it's not... It's skipping on me too, so it's not the pen. That's the problem. I mean, am I kind of duplicating? Yes. But I kind of don't care. Well, maybe I talk about different things in this one. I think that's kind of the goal. But, okay, where did I put... I think I'll get to the point where I'll want to separate the weeks like I do in the Moleskine. Yes, I think I will get to that point. Where I want to separate the weeks with the dashboards. All of that. Now, what does this mean if I start using the deck of if I start using, if this is what I start using, what does that mean for the other kit that I don't use? So there's that thought. But as I said before, I'm pretty sure I'll end up with some sort of project. Right now it's this. I think this is my project. I don't know. Like, is using the personal rings for medical silly? I don't know. Now I'm having second thoughts about all this. Oh, have I got to put pictures? Yeah. I will something. And then I put something here, didn't I? I shouldn't have put this up yet. Duh. I was thinking this. This is what I should put in here. These little Septembers. There we go. So what does that mean? So if I really do need two to be running two to justify keeping the deck and Hub and Chub Girl. Or more keeping the deck because I'm not getting rid of the Hub and Chub Girl. I need to be running two A5 size, or I can switch this to some other size. There is that possibility. There's just so many cool kits and sub boxes that I kind of love them all and want them all. But I would need things to use them in, right? I mean, I could just make this pretty planning, I guess, but I don't think I need to. I think I can find things to talk about in it that, this is what I was looking for. And then put one of these. Oh, I should have used Hello September in the first one. I wonder if I can move it. Nope, that's not moving. That is not moving. I'll just use it in here. It's fine. It's whatever. Oh boy. There we go. So those are my things I am thinking about as going into when I start planning for 25. What kits do I keep? What kits do I stop? And it feels silly to get a planner to fit a kit, but I don't know. Oh yeah, I was gonna put the rest of these on here. Let's put them down here. Trying to use these little foil deco. Come on. Now, this is more suitable for this. Now, I have thought about putting this in here. It has crossed my mind. I already have it this month. I didn't put any paydays though down. So last week was payday, I think. Pretty sure last week was payday. Where's this week of payday? Now I'm gonna have to go look when payday was. I am doubting myself. do that. Just trying to see something. When was the last deposit? Maybe this week's the pay. No, it was the 5th. It was the 5th. I was right. Huzzah. So payday will be the 19th. Alright. Rent is kind of due on the 1st. I think. Anyway, I will do those later. I think the shorts I'm wearing are dead. Yep, I think they're dead because they get ripped. Alright. So, what have we done today? We have set us up for something. I don't know. I'm going to put filmed. Playing with me. A5 Stalogy. I'm going to put 98 subs. I could put a to-do on this side of what needs to get filmed in a week. That doesn't sound bad. That sounds like a good thing. There's a to-do. I know there's a to-do. Let's use it. So if I actually do start switching over, I really want to make sure I add a currently to either the Moleskine month or this. I like to have that there. Where is the... There they are. So let's... use the gray one. That seems to be the theme for this week. So those are headers. Which I really should start using. These are dots. These are dots. Alright. What do I need to film this week? I need to film A5 Stalogy setup, which I did. What else do I need to film? I really need to do a flip of the Moleskine for August. And I need to put it on TikTok, Insta, and a short on YouTube. What else do I need to film? I need to film September setup in the B5, which I gotta get to. The B5. Is that all I need to talk about? Or make sure I film? Oh, I should probably film a flip. Day Designer Pocket for August. And then TikTok, Insta, and Shorts. There we go. There's a plan. Put what we talked about. Okay. This is a good start. Now, what I'm doing with this, I don't know. I can go back and put when I filmed and when I, and then I'll need to do weekly setups. Day Designer, Pocket. Moleskine. A5 Stalogy. And I still need to do September setup. The B6. I got a lot to do this week. That's a lot to do. So maybe this will just be social media. If I actually start documenting what I did, and I think that would be good for me to do, to try to keep myself accountable to do these things, because I used to be really good about posting to Insta, and then I kind of lost it. The cancer kind of killed, and then I never went back. So, and I've kind of been erratic on TikTok. I've been the most, now that my first start on YouTube was dolls, and I realized that I was not a big editing person. But when I started again, it was thanks to watching Everything Marmy, Monique Wrights, where they do very little fun, editing. And still have build a community of, to talk to and bounce ideas off of and all that sort of thing. And so I can do that. But I'm still bad about these other ones. And it's my first foray into short form content. Besides, pictures I used to post of makeup on Insta. So yeah, I think documenting it like this would actually be good for me. So this was good. I enjoyed this. This is good. So yeah, we'll see if it grows anything else besides social media. Whether or not I start doing some dailies in here, I don't know. Do I want to do dailies in here? I kind of do, but I kind of don't. I kind of want to start documenting what's happened nationwide, statewide. You know what I mean? Talking about what's going on in the world more than I already do in the Moleskine. But I don't know if I'm going to share that. You know what I mean? I don't know. I want to start putting memes. I want a place to put. I want to start building more memes into this. I do decorating, but I do stickers and shit. I don't just do the memes that I did in the Commit 30. I want to start bringing that back, and I think I'll do it in here. So, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Been over an hour. Wow. Okay. So I'm gonna stop here. I will I need to catch up in the B5 since I didn't do that today. And then hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, Wednesday, with tomorrow's stream night. Tomorrow, Wednesday, with the September setup. That's what I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow setting up the September in the Day Designer Pocket because I'll have picked it up from the mailbox. So yes, we'll do that tomorrow. And then maybe the B5 on Wednesday. Cool. Alright. I will see you in the next one. Bye.